Hello everyone, today we're going to be looking at gold in Warpath. So it's going to be one, how to get it, and two, like how to save it really, because I think gold is one of the most important things in the game. Not only could you buy a lot of things from the VIP store with it, and you need it basically every week to do this, or you can invest it into VIP itself. So it's just like a huge way of like speeding up your progression in the game. So first of all, how to get gold. So gold, it's really quite a few ways of getting gold. Firstly, there's a chance of getting 150 gold in your airdrops. So let's see if I get one to show you. Nope, and nope. But okay, so if you're lucky, you can get 150 gold in one of your airdrops. You can do this, I think it's like 12 times a day or something like that. So, you might be able to get like 500 or so gold a day just through airdrops for free, which is pretty nice. Not the most, not the greatest form of income, but still every bit counts. So the next thing is we're going to look at, well, while it's on, we'll look at Operation Spycatcher. So you can see every other week we'll be able to complete Operation Spycatcher. Will not only give you refined components, but also a nice bit of gold and officer statues. So doing this every other week is like one of the most important things in the game. You get 2 currencies, which is probably the most important in the game, and then you get a nice added gold. So doing the max level here, I get 3,000 by completing it, which is a nice thing every other week. Still 3k, not so much. So what else can we do for gold? So jurisdictions. Upgrading at the correct times will give you a lot of gold. So the second chest here is 200 gold. And the third chest here is 2,500, so 2,700 gold just by upgrading something at the right time, or using certain amounts of resources at the right time. Example, this one is building power. I don't really have anything useful to do in the base just yet, so say if I upgrade this wall, I will complete that jurisdiction because it says it's build power, and then I'll unlock these chests. At lower levels you might have to do more upgrades because they don't give you the same amount of building power. However, just do enough to get these 3 chests and boom, you've got gold. And obviously they reset every 4 hours, so doing one upgrade, collecting it, waiting 4 hours, doing the next set of upgrades, repeated, you can rake in quite a lot of gold in just one day with this. However, linked into the jurisdictions is the arms race, or as you can see at the end, the battle honours, which is also every other week. So if you do it do the jurisdictions in conjunction with the arms race, for example, today is just building power, tech power, jurisdiction building power. I will upgrade a wall, so not only will I get the gold from jurisdictions, I will also unlock these chests at the top. Not only do you get the city badges, which is like a major limitation, I think, for resources and stuff like that, so you definitely need these badges, but every 3rd chest you get gold. So the first one is 300. Bear in mind, if you've done a tech, it's times by 2, so this would be 600 for the first one. These first 3 chests easy. The second chest 800, so 1,600. At the end you get 2,500, so 5,000 if you've got the tech done. It's pretty much vital that you upgrade on time, because you're missing out on so much if you don't. Like, I would get these resources back just by upgrading, so not only the gold obviously, but I would get my resource, like a fair chunk of resources back by upgrading at the same time. But gold wise, doing things at the correct time on the correct day is basically your main form of income of gold when you've got the ×2 tech, and it's just super important. Just make sure you have to do everything on time and you will be flowing in gold. So other things you can do for gold is in the level 4 conquest. Let's see if I can find one on the map. give me right here. Okay, so we have these gold mines, which has a tiny amount of gold in, which you could, use your collection trucks to go and collect. I wouldn't recommend this just because resources are so much more important. 80 gold isn't going to change the world. However, 2.5 mil resources is quite a lot. So, I would farm normal ones, not gold ones. However, say if you need 100 gold or so just to buy something quick, then it is an option, not recommended. Following on, this is kind of similar to the events you get in not in level 4, so starting from level 1 up to level 3 cities, you have these battle plans that if you complete these missions at some time periods, you will get a nice chunk of gold. This happens in all level 4s as well. So, for example, if my alliance captures 20 villages with my alliance, I get 1,500 gold for free, along with rushes and stuff like that. But every single one gives you a nice amount of gold, and it's just really helpful. So make sure you complete these missions, especially I think there was one here: defeat 200 Raven troops. Just go defeat 200 Raven troops and get some free rewards. Similarly, these missions don't give you gold actually. So, however, obviously in conjunction with kill 200 ravens, for example, there is a mission in here, defeat Raven troops, and you get more rewards. So it's not only for those, but it's a double up, so you can get more rewards at the same time. Gold, you can obviously buy gold with money if you so want to. I wouldn't recommend it. Gold, you just get so much gold passively that I don't feel like it's worth it. But obviously, if you can do whatever you want with your money, I don't feel it's worth it. But yeah, you can if you want. Every pack will include some gold, like this. Not that one. See, gold. Every pack you buy will include some gold. Yeah, just all the way down. These two, however, the Arms Dealer and Covert Masons pack, they are going to give you gold every single day, and also a lump sum when you first get it, which is super handy. These two packs are basically a necessity if you want to grow pretty fast. I don't think you need anything else. Obviously, if you want to whale out, completely up to you, but I get 1,000 from the Arms Deal and 5,000 from the Covert Masons. Now, if you subscribe to it, so auto renews, you get an extra 10%. I don't do that because I just want to be able to, decide when I do things. But 6,000 gold every day, and then a nice lump sum every month is just huge. That is a great source of passive income, but not only obviously gold income. You switch these to wrenches, you get lots of wrenches, you get all these benefits for each one, energy as well. So yeah, those two I recommend. Everything else I do not. And let's just buy these. Those are the main ways of getting gold anyway. There's not much else. Gifts in the Alliance store, not the Alliance store, in the Alliance gifts. For example, see here, someone bought something, gave the Alliance a crate, I got 20 gold out of it. If I go down, another 20 gold, there's so many, 50 and 100, 100, 200, 100. So if you're in a good alliance, or a higher power alliance, the more people are going to be spending, so the more free things you're going to get just because they decided to buy something. Overall, in a day, in a higher tier alliance, you could get 3,000 plus gold. I know probably G27 and higher tier alliances are probably looking at 10,000 plus free gold in a single day just by other people, and I think that is gigantic. Obviously, if you can get in a high tier one, do get in a high tier one. You just have to make sure that when you go into a level 4 city, that you're at somewhere that matches your level, otherwise you're going to have a hard time. Still no gold on that one. Anyway, those were the ways of getting gold. I think, Do you get gold from the manuals? Sorry, I'm being nosy here. Where am I looking? Don't mind me. Is it the info? Have I made the... Oh no. You could see there that you have to click on one that you don't have. Here, info. Nah, these don't give you gold, it's gold blueprints. Anyway, that's me rambling. Those were the ways of getting gold. If I've missed one, obviously let me know in the comments. Otherwise, we will go... Well, daily missions, that's one. Daily missions, so you'll get gold on your 60 daily activity and your 120 daily activity. So that is another 600 gold a single day just by playing the game. All of these are very basic, easy to do. Just do them every single day and you get gold. So moving on, how do you save gold? Well, obviously saving gold, you don't spend it. There's not much more to that. However, there's a couple things like I can say to like how to save your gold. Like, what do you want to buy and what do you not want to buy? So my theory in this game is basically you want to buy things which are going to help you max out one unit, and everything past that is like a bonus. So as long as you have one unit, especially as like a free-to-play player or like a tiny spender, like one maxed unit is enough to be competitive. That's going to get you kills, that's going to complete your missions, you're going to have fun that way because you're not just going to get demolished. One maxed unit is pretty much all you need to have fun in this game. So you're working towards that. So energy, so you can do your bunkers, so you can do the spy catcher operation, whatever it was. Energy is good. Obviously this one's bought with resources. As you can see, it's a trend here, right? I buy the ones for resources and not for gold. For example, is there another energy one down here? No, there isn't. You see, this is how much like I don't spend in this, is because like you don't need it. So universal pieces, again, that's not for gold. However, that's going to give you units to use for prototypes, to make new units, get the manuals and progress. So that's good. The wrenches here for resources, also very good. You definitely need wrenches. One of the most limiting factors past your unit is wrenches, so always get the wrenches. That's where we could differ. The wrenches for gold, they're also very good. So you've got that one here and this one down here. Wrenches for gold is also very good because there's not a lot of them and you need so many of them. That's why you could argue, buying wrenches are super good. The other thing is here, I buy one Air Force component weekly. That's because Air Force components are so hard to get that, I think it's just worth buying this one. The second one down here, if you've got VIP, I would like to say 18 or 19. The second one down here, 50% off, not worth it. One component for 50,000 gold, definitely not worth it. Same with the two components down here, not worth it. I wouldn't buy these two. 50% off is just not, as a free player with the amount of gold you get, it's just not worth it. However, the ones up here, I buy the Air Force component, for example. These two refined components here are very cheap and very worth it. So get these two up here every single week if you don't have a maxed unit. The only reason I'm not buying these two refined components is because I have this maxed unit. Okay, and using this method, I have a maxed Apache here. Well, let's say almost maxed. I don't have gold plus parts, so I don't have the camp here. I've got all of the wrenches and the prototypes. I only go up to 98%. I don't feel like spending 40 components on minimal gain that worth it. However, I could, because I've got a 9.2 super heavy here, which is waiting for, I think, 17 components, and then that'll be fully 98%, and then I can move on to the next one. So ground components are so easy to get. I mean, like you saw, you've got the spy catcher one, and then if we look into the missions, the level 4 missions, for example. 1 here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, 4 there. You know, is there other ones that I've got? You know, 1 here, another 2 there. So like you get so many. We also look into the Conquest store that there's 7 available for half the price of the Air Force ones. So like I just feel like you get so many of them that past your first unit, you're going to be fine. If you do spend all of your gold on components, for example, then you're going to feel the need to spend your gold on coupons, on ammunition, on components, on officer statues possibly, because you've got more units then. But then you also have to upgrade these, you know, with the ammo, because ammo is limited. With the components, you know, you're going to have to make units to get the prototype pieces to level the units up. Okay, so I just think having, you know, spending gold on components after your first max unit is, you know, it's the huge gold sink. Like all of your gold is going to go into units then, because you're going to need everything else, which would lead you to spending gold on that. So if you don't have one maxed unit, go ahead, you know, buy the components, buy the ammo, you know, just get up to that point where you don't have to spend anymore, and then you can stockpile. Okay, and what would you stockpile for? Well, so you can stockpile to make additional units if you really want to. However, I stockpile for VIP level, just because when someone has a maxed unit, which everyone will eventually get to, not everyone's going to have this VIP level. I mean, like, yeah, they could have an extra unit, but then, let's see, VIP 20, for example, is going to have, I mean, the lower VIPs are pretty easy to get. People often will have VIP 15 or so, but VIP 20, I'm going to have 10% more firepower and HP compared to them. For example, if I get to 21, I'm going to have an extra, I think it's 30% firepower compared to them. So these passive bonuses you get just by saving your gold are going to boost your power up in the long run, compared to the people that, you know, just funnel out for 3-4 units, but their units are going to be significantly worse than yours. So that's my theory anyway. You know, feel free to spend all of your gold on whatever you want, but I personally stockpile my gold to go into VIP, which is very close. I need 400,000 more gold. That'll be easy with the VIP points I spend mine on the Alliance store. Can I get gold? No. Brilliant. In a video about gold, I don't get gold from airdrops. Anyway, so yeah, there he is. Spend gold to get a maxed unit, and then you don't need to spend your gold anymore. You don't need the wrenches, the components, the coupons, the components, the ammo, and that way you can really boost up your VIP level that way. Anyway, that's how you get gold. That's how I would save gold. Hopefully that helps.